Kevin Red Living Philippines, a construction update at the 3-bedroom guest house. Not a lot. It's been a month since the last video. Between the last video I dropped and this one, there's only 2 people working right now. The other 2 have been up at the chicken ranch, upgrading my brother-in-law's, expanding the ranch, you know, adding to it, building, finishing. Anyway, let's go upstairs and look, see what's going on. They started skim coating. It's just roughed in. Stairs are painted. We have little concrete stuff that's going to go across them and get screwed to them and painted. The steps, decorative. Rough skim coating up here. You do that to the porous stuff of the concrete so you get smooth walls like this. So here we walk inside, get some lights turned on. Okay, that light. The whole thing's tiled. Went with the multicolored one. Some people might think this is a little bit busy, but the colors go with the kind of goldish gray and black with the color scheme. The ceiling's all in. We made a mistake though. We miscalculated this area. As you can see, it's all like a, I don't know, wood color. This is a dark cherry. That's what all the other rooms are. So we got some from Wilcon Depot. They only had 10 footers, dark cherry. So it ended up short. That's where 10 feet is. Let it focus in there on that seam. There you go. So you put one of these across to extend it past 10 feet. I think it was like in the middle of that, but we wanted the seam to line up where the wall joggles for the entryway. That's where you put your shoes and stuff on the outside, but there's the floor with the, my wife picked out this blue thinking it'd go well with the gray. Painting around the bases. We're going to skip the baseboard for now. Come back at a later date, trying to get this finished up. Like 95% done, I guess. This is gray with the dark cherry ceiling. I got it so you can either have the 4 corner pin lights or just a center light, or all 4 if you need a lot of light. And this one's the khaki one that kind of goes with the goldish. I don't know if you can see it on that light. There you go. And these give you 2 options. If you don't like the bright light, you can joggle it. And it'll change colors if you want something a little more dim. That daylight, yellowy daylight color. I'm not a fan of that, but some people might like it. And then these lights, pin lights, have gold trim around them. Around the inside and the outside rings. We went shopping for a refrigerator that's going to go in this corner right here. So you can figure out how big the cabinet. We have a couch that's going to go up here that we brought from the States. It's an L-shaped couch. It's going to go along this wall. We measured it so it made sure it fits here. Where the living room outlet or sitting area. Damn, this needs to having trouble auto-focusing in quick. Versus where the kitchen cabinet's going to end, probably somewhere in the middle. We have to put the fridge up and put the couch up here and see exactly where, and there's the kitchen sink drain. A little vinyl door for the bathroom so it doesn't rot like the the wooden doors we have there. Put the sink in. We wanted a small one because it's kind of a small bathroom. It's enough for guests to brush their teeth, wash their hands, and things. And we have the toilet under the window and the fan. We need to get the hot water heater. We looked at one, we'll pick one up soon, but the step over, we're just putting a shower curtain here. My main shower actually has glass door, a glass wall right here, and a door in the master bedroom in the house. We decided to go with black hardware, see how if it gets irritatingly water spots on it. But you plug the where's that hot water go? I think this actually goes to the hot water heater when it's installed. He was just testing. He put this up to the hot water heater and go from the hot water heater back down to this. We'll just go up like that. But we don't have the water heater, so. That'd be the shower, the fancy dancy mirror. My ugly mug, sweaty. So the upstairs just needs a little finishing work, as you can see. Some baseboard. On and off again, deciding if we're going to do it now or later. I think we might do it now. Anyways, you need some under the sink plumbing and S-trap and a hot water heater and baseboard. And we've got a refrigerator coming today, so you can have a kitchen cabinet built. Pretty much just a little bit of finishing work and a kitchen sink. And outside they got it skim coated up there. This is the rough skim coating here, and they cemented up along there. I have some square conduit that needs to be put up for those wires, paint it black like the rest of it, like I mentioned that before. So we decided to send them to get the washroom done. There's our little washer. We have a big one. He's laying it out for some cuts. Right, Joel? Yeah, we decided to move to this washroom so we can set this up, get the washers in here. So there's a lot of space. And move us. We have a industrial sink in the dirty kitchen. We're going to move out here and put it, I think, on this drain. One drain over there. It's loud over there. So yeah, the washer with this one. I mean the sink with that one, and the two washers there. I think the dryer's going over in this corner. We're just placing a tile. They just notched it. As you could hear, I had to stop the video. It was loud. I had to plug my ears. So that's what's going on today. Gonna finish up this tile. He's got to cut a piece over there where that drain is, because it's you can see the line over there. He's got it marked out for the storm drains and downspouts. So the tiling is done. They're putting the rest of the critter fencing up for the rats. It goes all the way to the bottom. They ate the drain hoses to both our little washer and our larger washer. And we're going to have some of this clad paneling put on that back wall. That's where the rain comes diagonally from straight out that way. So paneling there in this front where the dryer is going to be in that corner. So they don't need the big mesh wire. And then we have the smart board stuff that's for outdoor patios to put. There's railings and panels and decking. As you can see. Is it okay to walk on it? Okay. Installing these. And then we got the long planks up here. They're painting them, I'm going to flip them. Of course, it's as I said before, it's pretty much done up here. Some finishing work. They got cleaned up the paint edges along the floor. May or may not put the baseboard. Come back and do it later. We got our refrigerator. And we're going to have a cabinet built, like I mentioned, for this corner. Since this wall doesn't have any mounts, actually it is concrete. We don't know where the mounts are on the hardy board, so we're only going to have cabinets up across the top here, and then an L cabinet here. We're going to leave that wall above where the sink's going to be at with nothing on it. See, it looks good. As I mentioned before, we miscalculated on these panels, these tan ones. Ordered online with shipping. I didn't want to just get a few, so we went back to Wilcon Depot and got cherry, dark cherry like the rest of them for that panel above where you walk in the door. I chose to get chocolate brown for these stairs. They painted the bottoms and the sides black. They're going to do the front lip and the top chocolate. So that's the latest and greatest footage of the 3-bedroom guest house construction update. There'll be more footage to follow. Please subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment, and have a nice day.